Hey everybody, it's Olivia from Basic ESL. I'm just about ready to go into a job interview. Before I do, let's talk about 10 English words related to job interviews. If you know these words and understand their importance, then your next interview will be a success. The first word you should know for a successful interview is the word greeting. A greeting is the act of meeting or saying hello to someone. In the case of an interview, this very often means meeting a person for the first time. Your greeting with your interviewer is very important because it sets the tone for the interview. You want to make a good impression. Be sure to greet your interviewer by introducing yourself, shaking hands, and showing confidence. A nice greeting might be something like, "Good morning, my name is Olivia. Very nice to meet you." The second word you should know for a successful interview is the word resume. A resume is your informational document. It summarizes your education, your work experience, and your skills. The information you include on your resume will help the interviewer decide if you are a good match for the job. So be sure to build your resume carefully and remember to take extra copies to your interview because you may need them. The next word you need to know for a successful interview is the word strength. Your interviewer may ask, "What are your strengths?" This question means, what are the things that you are really good at? You might say, "I'm able to learn new skills quickly," or "I'm really good with video equipment." You might also say, "I'm a good problem solver," or "I always have a positive attitude." Think about your best skills and qualities, and be sure to share these with your interviewer when they ask about your strengths. Sometimes interviewers ask that you describe the things you don't do particularly well. These could be considered your weaknesses, but no one really likes to share this type of information. So if you are asked, "What are your weaknesses?" be truthful in your response, but definitely mention the skills you are working to learn or improve upon. For example, you might say, "I've never been confident speaking in front of large groups, but I recently took a public speaking class and my confidence is improving." Let's talk about adaptability. What does it mean to be adaptable? Adaptability is being flexible and open-minded in the face of change. In many jobs and occupations, change is a daily occurrence, and so it is very important to have an adaptable workforce. So, if you are asked about your adaptability, give an example about a time when you were faced with a change, big or small, and tell how you handled that change. Our next word is teamwork. Having a coworker at a job is a lot like having a teammate during a game. Here is a common interview question. Can you describe a situation where you faced a challenge while working as part of a team? And how did you overcome that challenge? When you answer this question, you might want to talk about instances in your work history where you have compromised with coworkers. An answer like this would show that you are flexible and capable of working with others as part of a team. Let's talk about goals. A goal is a person's plan for the future, sometimes a short-term plan and sometimes a long-term plan. Employers often ask job applicants about their goals because those goals give insights into an applicant's work ethic and motivations. Knowing an applicant's goals can help to assess their potential and longevity within an organization. There are many responses you can give for a question about goals, but here is a sample response. If hired, my short-term goals will include forming good working relationships and learning the key skills necessary for my position. It is important to have your goals written down so that you can refer to them in your interview. Initiative. What is initiative and why is it important? Initiative is the quality of doing things without being told or asked. It can also mean taking the lead when something needs to be done. Employees who take initiative generally create above-average results within an organization. So it's not surprising that questions about initiative are common in job interviews. So here is your question. Write this one down and prepare an answer. Tell me about a time when you took initiative and what were the results of that action. Think about your past work experience and write about a time when you took action on your own and it led to a good outcome. Next, let's discuss confidence. Confidence is self-assurance. Confidence is a belief in oneself to successfully achieve goals. Your nonverbal behavior during a job interview will communicate many things to an interviewer, such as your attitude, your professionalism, and your level of confidence. If you prepare well for your interview and you know your abilities, then you won't have to think too hard about your confidence. But be careful, because overconfidence can sometimes be viewed as a weakness. Preparation and knowing your abilities is the key. Our last English word related to job interviews is the word success. Success generally means the achievement of one's goals. For many applicants, success is receiving a job offer, but a job offer won't be the measuring stick of success for every interview. If you clearly communicate your abilities, if you build relationships and leave the interviewer with a good impression of yourself, these are all successful outcomes of an interview. Success is improving your interview skills along the way. Okay, that's it. 10 English words related to job interviews. Put these words to good use, and you'll be sure to master your next job interview. Keep practicing and stay motivated. This has been Olivia from Basic ESL, wishing you a great job interview. We'll see you in the next video.